Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to another video on the card channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how I store my sports cards. So I don't really have a lot of room to show everything. Everything's going to be kind of cut off, but I'll slowly be showing everything inside the view of the camera. So I'm going to start off with how I keep my singular cards. So for example, a lot of people would use something like a top loader. So top loaders come in many different sizes, so some are thin and some are thick. So you can see the one on the left is thick, and the one on the right is thinner, obviously for the thickness of the cards. So I used to use these a lot. However, I don't like them because A, they take up a lot of card space, or like a lot of room, so to store them, you can't really store them easily because they're a lot thicker. So instead I use one of these plastics, the ones in the back. So, and these ones also like because they have a little opening, so like something like dust and things can get inside and like very minorly ruin the card, but nothing probably too bad. But still, I don't like it because it's open. So what I would do is I would put a plastic, which I'll show you guys later, just a little ultra pro plastic, and then I would put the open side of the plastic on the inside, so it kind of closes it, if you understand what I mean. I'll show that later. Anyway, so top loaders are probably the main things. However, personally, I don't like using them. It's just the only thing is they're cheaper than buying these two. So these are Ultra Pro, well yeah, this one's Ultra Pro two-piece 10 card case, and then this is a snap, it's called a snap something. I'll put the names of the two things in the video. So this one, so these two I really like because they are completely closed and they don't take up a lot of space. As you can see, it's pretty much the same size of the card, so like something like this fits in these boxes, and also something like this. And this one I buy for the thicker cards. For example, for this DeRozan card that has the patches inside, it's going to be a thicker card, so I need something that's a thicker. So like the DeRozan card wouldn't fit in this, but this one is good for thin cards like this PJ Tucker signature card. So I really like these ones because they don't take a lot of space, they don't let anything get inside really, and the only downside is they're like 75 cents each, at least where I buy them from. So obviously if you're going to be buying like 20 or something, it'll add up over time. But still, I prefer to use these. And then to split up my cards, you can pretty much use almost anything, but personally I use these Ultimate Guard dividers, whatever colors. I have black and blue. I don't like using black because it kind of blends in with the cards and you can't really tell where the divider is. So I like to get bright colors, so I have blue. And you can put them in either way, whichever way you're going to use them, and they're good, they're useful, and they cost around $2 where I buy them. So yeah. Then there is these 4 screw down ones. So this one's really good for like maybe your big cards. I really just keep this DeMar DeRozan signature inside. So this one's really just for presenting. You can't really store it well because it's kind of so thick, right? It's got all this extra space. But however, if you were to display it somewhere, it looks nice with the 4 golden screws and stuff. So this one's good if you have a special card. And again, these ones can really only fit thin cards. So any jersey card pretty much won't fit in here. The next, so this is probably the least likely way I store my cards. However, this is just to keep my like Yu-Gi-Oh cards from like a long time ago inside. But this one is really good if you keep your Yu-Gi-Oh cards or your Pokemon or your Magic cards and you travel a lot with them, like going to like a friend's house or going to school or going to like a competition or wherever. It's good because it's got this Velcro strap, as you can see. Can't close it. So it's got the Velcro strap to keep it closed. I believe it's PVC free. I'm pretty sure like it definitely is, and it's good because it keeps your cards, and that's pretty much it. So that's one way to keep it. I don't use this a lot, again, just for the ones I don't use. Then the next thing I use is these are Ultra Pro 2-piece. This is $150. This one is $200. So I keep my pretty much whatever sport cards I have in them. So this one I've got baseball and some basketball, and I have basketball in. So I keep them in. It keeps them pretty safe, and they're also relatively cheap. So next we have these cardboard ones. So these ones I really like because they're super cheap and they can store a lot of cards. I also like them a lot because they can fit plastics inside and stuff like these. Forgot to mention, the reason I don't like these also is because they can't fit things with plastics. Like the thing sticks up a little bit like that. Like it can't close fully, and and it can hold these plastic ones inside, obviously. So that's why I really like these wooden ones, these cardboard ones, sorry, that can hold plastics and stuff. And for example, these are the plastics that I use. So let me take a card out. So these are the plastics I use. They're just all Ultra Pro ones. And then, like I was saying, where's the top loader I put? So like I was saying with the top loader, so I get the open side, which is up there, and I put it like that. Obviously the card you would put it in differently, and sometimes you gotta push it in and stuff. But see that kind of gives it like a full seal, so that there's no like kind of air or dust getting through. So that's what I would do when I would use my top loaders, but I stopped that because I like using the plastic things better. Anyways, put this card back. So yeah, the cardboards come in all different sizes. There's like 1,600 boxes that can fit 600 cards. And they're really good because, nope, bad example, not this one. Actually, that's why I use my dividers. You can see the blue ones are really noticeable, and the black ones aren't. Running out of room. Oh, hit the camera. This is the big box, and this is how I was saying I like these because they can fit all the plastic ones inside. They fit them nicely, and they're really good to store them and protect. So I recommend that if you're planning on buying these big boxes, get the cardboard ones and not the plastic ones. And lastly, I store some of my sports cards in this Ultimate Guard Twin Flip and Tray box set. So this one's like really nice. This is really good if you have a big collection of like Magic and stuff. I use it for sports cards, which is kind of random, but whatever. I really like it because it's got this tray thing, and I keep all my plastics there. So I find like that's pretty cool. Anyways, this one's good because you kind of can get two decks. So if you're a Magic fan or Pokemon fan, you can have like Sun and Moon in one, and then X and Y in the other one, or like your good cards and then your whatever cards. I don't know, whatever you want to do with it. But I believe it fits 160 cards. Yeah, 160 plus, I think, double sleeved or whatever. You guys can watch my review on it. I go more in depth on the whole thing. But yeah, these ones I really like because you can store your cards inside, keeps them safe, and it looks really cool. Like in general, like the whole it's called, I believe they call it Xenoskin. Yeah, Xenoskin deck case, and it's got this like cool kind of material. So yeah, and this one I store my current insert cards in. And then the big one I store my autographs in and my memorabilia. This I store my base cool cards, so like I'll keep like all the popular players and the popular rookies in this one. And then in this I store my basketball inserts from the 2016-2017 year. So those fit nicely. And then I keep the current inserts, like I said, in here. So this is kind of just an extra bonus. They're not really sports cards, but I store my special Pokemon cards inside of a binder. This is like a special Pokemon binder, and basically, yeah, I just keep all my the special ones, the legendaries and stuff. And then for all my other basic cards, I store them in. They're basically like the equivalent of this, just Pokemon like styled. So it's got all these Pokemon. I think it has Blastoise on it. Yeah, it's one of the Pokemon. It comes from the Pokemon Elite Trainer boxes, and I use that. And then I also keep some of my other cards in a binder for Pokemon that are part of the generation set, and I like ordered them all in numbers. However, I didn't collect them all. So yeah. So this is pretty much how I store them all. If you guys are getting into these, I recommend getting cardboard boxes, and I also recommend you buy these plastic ones for your special cards at least. So if you're getting a jersey, use this instead of a top loader. This just keeps it way more like protected. So I believe that's everything I went through. Gonna try to think of anything else, but I don't think I have any. So that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope someone found this video helpful and informative. You guys can either DM me on Twitter or leave comments below and to ask me questions if you have any more questions about how I started this or that, whatever. If you guys enjoyed the video, we will see you next time, and bye guys.